welcome back to the channel. As usual, we will start our weekly review with the news that is affecting the gold market and previous week. As you can see here, I'm on the Forex Factory and starting on 29th of January until 2nd of February. The two news that I would like to highlight first is on the FOMC press conference, which is on the 1st of February, early of the Thursday. This conference had confirmed that there's no reduction in the interest rate in March. So during the conference, it was mentioned that even with this high interest rate, the economy is still doing good. For example, the GDP, and also on Friday itself, the NFP is also shown that the economy is actually doing good lah. That's why there will be no more reduction in the interest rate on March. So the reduction of the interest rate will be on May lah. So well, people looking at it as a bad news, but for me, it's quite a good news because I foresee that the bull will be in the longer run until May 2024 lah. So well, let's see. And also, I foresee that the market already start to accept the fact that interest rate will only be reduced by May 2024. Well, as you can see from here, let me get my chart. So you can see here, US is doing on the bullish side, and as well as on the gold market in the beginning is actually on the bullish until the FOMC news is confirmed. So this is the first drop. And then after that is on the NFP. It's lower than the expectation, come out 3.7%, and the forecast is 3.8%. So it's confirmed that the probability of reduction in interest rate in March is reduced to 20%. So I actually use this uh, Federal Rate Monitoring tool. As you can see on the 20th of March, the rate will be 20% probability. So we will maintain at this rate lah, 5.25 to 5.5. So well, and second topic of today's review is on the trade that we have taken on last week. As if you follow through my channel, you may notice that I'm actually on the funded account challenge through FundedNext. Okay, as usual, let's us mark this down. Starting on 29, so it's somewhere here. Okay, until here. So as you can see here, all the zones are drawn. I also do a live thread and I also draw all the zones live. You can check back on the video. Okay, so yeah, I only draw that this is the zone for the long and this is the zone for the short. So this is the zone from the high time frame. So for the yellow color zone, it's actually from the 1 hour and 15 minutes time frame lah. So it's extra zone for scalping if you are interested. So, but bear in mind, scalping is very risky. So as you can see here, on Monday it's actually fall down from here, and then it gets stable here. So here you actually can find a good entry lah, because as I said, you must have few confluence. So the first one is actually this green color zone is a FIBO zone. Okay, 61.8. And then the second confluence, as you can see here, is a parallel channel. So it hit the trend line here. So the third confluence is the bullish engulfing. So you have three confluence, and the fourth confluence is the MACD is actually weakening. So although you see a lot of huge red bar here, but the MACD is weakening. So you can actually place an entry here, okay, and the set loss about 40, and your TP is about 80, and it's 1 to 4 is about 160. So this is the first trade that you should get. And the second trade, there's no trade here, it's hovering. Okay, although there's a lot of up and down, but it's not in our area of interest here. So As you can see, you can just wait. If you follow through my live chat, I actually waited for quite long. So until this area on Thursday, I actually took a trade for a long, and then it's 1 to 2. Yes, you will get again. And the last trade that we took is here, as you can see. Sorry, this is the third trade, not the last trade. As you can see, this is the zone that I've already set in my board here. Uh, you can see here is actually a short zone. So what the bot did is actually it won't enter if the price break out this 2063 area. So it will, as you can see here, is a fake out. So fake out is the first confluence. Second confluence is inside this VBOL zone, which is the 4-hour VBOL zone. And third confluence is this trend line. It's a fake out here, you see. And the fourth confluence is the MACD is actually weakening. You see a lot of green bars, but here, until here it start to weaken. So you see you cannot break through back. So you can do a short trend here. Well, it's a very long trend the whole day until the NFP came out and you're hitting a TP here. Okay, so this is how the bot actually works. So the second trend actually haven't hit the second TP, but then it will automatically change to break even now. So you don't need to worry, you just need to wait for the trend to move. Okay, so the last trend that I actually took is at this zone. So as you can see, this is multiple bottoming zone. So this is why I actually during my live chat I actually waited for quite long. I tried here, but I hit a break even. Then I tried again, hit break even. I turned off the live, and I was thinking to call it for a week. But then after a few candles here, I actually noticed that there's a lot of wick at the bottom, and also you can see that the MACD is actually weakening, and at 5 minutes MACD there's actually a divergence here already, as you can see. Okay, it's going higher, but the price is actually flat here. So as you all know, I'm only 1.5% away from my to complete my challenge. So I actually took a trade here, risking about I think 0.7%, and eventually I got 1 to 2 and 1.5%. So that's how I actually passed my funded account challenge. Okay, so I can just share you. Okay, this is my MT4 account. I started 6K funded account challenge, and the profit target is about 8%, so it's $480. So I've already hit this target. Okay, I'm using FundedNext. And as you can see here, uh, okay, I'm actually already at the phase 2. So this is phase 2. Okay, you see everything reset already, and the profit target is 5%. So let's say if I can pass this uh, challenge, I will get 5% profit, and then I will get a real account. As you can see here, it's phase 2. So I will get a real funded account, and then I will only need to hit another 5% of the target. Then I will be able to cash out and I get refund. Okay, for the payment. So if I manage to do that, then I will start off with a higher account. For example, 20K or 25K funded account challenge. Okay, slowly probably scale up. So next, we'll be going into the main topic, which is on the weekly forecast on next week. So next week I will be doing less live because, as you all know, I'm not a full-time trader. I have a full-time job here, so next week will be a busy week for me. So I will just put my forecast here and I will do a live forecast whenever I can. So as you can see, the zone will actually remains except on this parallel channel because it dropped down. So it's no longer valid. Let's delete it. So while other zone are actually remain intact. Okay. So the first idea is that if you want to do for a long, you can actually wait for the retracement until this area. Okay, this is my first forecast. If it reaches this area and you have all the confluences, then you can do a long. And I think 1 to 2 or 1 to 4 risk-free ratio is quite easy. So remember the zone for long is about 2025 until 2022. Okay, somewhere 2022 and 2025. So I will also set it in my board as well later. Okay, the second zone is that, as you can see, there's a huge uh, fall here, right? So the price actually fall from 2056 all the way until 2030 area. So it's about 200 over pips. So if you draw a Fibo here, as you can see, it actually matches on the yellow zone, the 15 minutes supply zone. Okay, so I think, well, may not be 100%. Tomorrow when the market start, it will start to retrace from this area. So you can see it's Fibo 3 at 2, and it's also the 1 hour time frame supply zone. I think will do a sideway here and it will retrace. So how much it will retrace, we don't know. Either it come up to this yellow zone and the confluence appear and you do a long, or it come up to the green zone here that I mentioned earlier just now. Okay. So this is the second idea. So first idea is from here, you do a long. Second idea is if here is a rejection, you can do a short. Okay, the third idea is when it come to this zone. Okay, this zone is actually 2047 until 2049. Okay, roughly there. So I don't want to limit too much, but you can just roughly estimate it's somewhere here. So if show a confluence of reverse or rejection, you can do a short. So that's the three ideas that I have so far. But from fundamental perspective, I can see that it will still be a uptrend. Even technical and from a higher time frame, you can see from here on the daily chart, it's actually still moving within this parallel channel. Okay, so it's still uptrend. Definitely, it's an uptrend. Okay. So if people anticipate that the interest rate will be reduced on May, so there will still about 3 months to go for the uptrend before it will come down. Okay, so that's all for this weekly review. Anything I upgrade in my Telegram channel, remember to subscribe and also stay tuned for my live chat for phase 2. Thank you.
Anything I will update in the Telegram channel, make sure you subscribe so that you won't miss out. The link is in the description below.